Hi Leos, this is going to be your reading from March the 16th to the 31st. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising. You could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. This is your first time at my readings. How it goes is I start with the Angel Oracle Guide here, move on to traditional tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. If I pause at any moment, it's just because I'm just trying to feel the energy that is around me right now. So I appreciate your patience with that. All right, let's get into it. So your Angel Oracle this week is Surrender. Surrender is a spiritual practice, and it's not an easy one, but angels are working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold with ease when you move into a state of trust. So call back your power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from miracles that you deserve. Take time to realize that in order to be helped, you must surrender your need for control over a situation that is in your own mind. Hand over your concerns and the entire situation to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you will also allow angels of light to swoop in and help everything transform. If you find yourself having difficulties letting go of the reins, it's because there's a part of you that's not willing to receive the help or the miracles you deserve. Hand over all your concerns to God and let the miracles in. Send a message. If you are feeling overwhelmed or emotional at this time, your angel guide wants you to know it's okay to let go. When you open up and release your concerns, you open up to support and miracles. You are a vessel and you contain light. Your concerns are taking up space. When you release them, you make more room for light. Let them go now. This is a time of to experience the freedom that you deserve, and you don't have to do this alone. God and angels are ready to help you. Call on the angels, invite them to help you surrender and release anything that could be blocking your experience of miracles. To help them usher positive energy into your life, and ask yourself what you need to let go of in order to grow and then action it. All right, let me pull some cards here, Leo, and see what this we might be surrendering this week. Okay. It's interesting because it's kind of, I forget which sign it was, but it's kind of reading close to whatever the sign. I'll have to go back and look, but maybe if you watch kind of multiple readings, you'll kind of see some that correlate. But just give me a minute to feel this energy. Yeah, right now it just kind of feels like at the part in these kind of 2 weeks for you at least, Leo, where you're just fearing kind of what's next. You're kind of fearing kind of what is kind of just beyond your current moment right now. I feel like there may be some struggles coming up. We do have the moon sign in your main energy. This is Piscean energy in my readings. It kind of represents subconscious. It can represent illusions, not really seeing things clearly, not seeing the truth of kind of a situation here as well. Fear-based energy, because you have the Strength card, which is your energy here in the reversed right after as well, which means there is just like we're fearing we're not strong enough right now. So it feels like there might be some kind of dilemma you are going through. Maybe you're feeling like your strength is weakened, your will is weakened at this time. I do see that you will be pushing through and pushing ahead with this Chariot card, so I wouldn't stress about it too much here, because there's, again, something that we're not seeing here, or there's something kind of beyond the veil that we can't kind of see for ourselves. Yeah, and that's totally okay. It's just you're kind of going through, it feels like a little bit of a rocky time right now. You're just kind of like, everything is becoming a lot and it's consuming. It might be something in our subconscious here as well, because that moon card is coming out. Maybe subconsciously you kind of have, you question your own strength or your own ability to get through things here. You're you tell yourself, I'm not strong enough, this isn't for me, I can't do this. But the energy that is here is really saying, hey, that you can. So trust that a little bit more here. Whatever it is that you are going through in these 2 weeks, you will get past it, because that Chariot card, Cancer energy, is here. You will be moving forward. And plus, you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out right after, which means things are spinning in your favor. Even if it feels like right now they are not, just trust that they are. Okay? I mean, like, it's interesting because I just saw an image of someone putting their feet up here as well. And it's weird because the surrender that they're talking about is, it almost feels like you're just like, oh, now's not the right time for this to happen, or like frustrating that something is happening at at the current moment. But they're just being like, hey, whatever the energy exists right now, whatever is happening, just let it be, just let it kind of happen here. It's happening for a reason. So trust that. And that's what this kind of all surrender is about. It's like you're almost being like, oh, I wish I wasn't like this right now, or I wish, I was stronger right now. But you can be like, Leo, it's okay, I'm not feeling great right now, I'm not really feeling myself in that energy, and that's all right. I know this kind of will pass. So just trust that for yourself here, because again, I don't see that this is going in a negative direction, even if things are negative right now. So I just really want to reiterate that. We have the Four of Wands coming up in the reverse. The Four of Wands in the reverse can represent our foundations or our home life. Sometimes this can be relationships, marriage. When it's in the reverse, it could be maybe separation in marriage. So maybe some of you are going through a divorce. Some of you might be also moving your house here, or changing locations in that sense. Kind of want to get more on this kind of Four of Wands. Just give me a sec. Maybe some of you have to leave home for a specific reason for a little while. I don't know. I just kind of get this, just leaving home. Maybe some of you, again, selling a house, divorcing, or just getting out of the house for a little bit here. We have the Knight of Wands coming out in the reverse. So when it's in the reverse, it's like, passion, passion, drive, creativity coming up quickly, but then it quickly dies out here. Maybe this was a relationship that you're kind of currently in, or maybe this is you. Maybe you feel like, you go full throttle and then you kind of exhaust yourself, and you're just like, I can't kind of keep up that momentum within myself, because I'm putting everything in and driving so hard that I'm kind of putting myself into kind of an exhaustion here. I have the Queen of Pentacles coming out here as well, which kind of talks about our finances, our security, our stability, things a little bit more grounded here for ourselves. And I feel like within your energy, you are trying to kind of get to this place where you're trying to build either like financially, or build some savings, or again, maybe focus on your finances in these kind of years, or in these couple of weeks, or even this last couple of years. But it does feel like here that you're kind of overdriving yourself a little bit too much, that I just feel this exhaustion from you kind of at this time. Yeah, so prioritize, like, I don't know why I'm getting kind of like recovery, but prioritize kind of recovery. Prioritize just kind of, living in the moment here, and stop trying to push yourself harder if your body is kind of not responding back in the right way. And that's what I kind of feel like in this energy with you, Leo. I can't really shake it here, but it's just kind of just like, yeah, your body might be telling you some signs right now where it's like, okay, we need to do something a little bit more stable here, so that we can kind of be okay in the end. Kind of focused on your stability. All right. Oh. So we have the Knight of Wands here in the reverse, which is all about trusting. here, you know, trusting things more. And I feel like a lot of this is within yourself. I do have the Knight of Pentacles here. I have the Eight of Pentacles here as well. If you are looking for a new job, there is kind of a money offer or more money on the way for you here. But I feel like there's this energy of having to trust your abilities to do something, or abilities to do kind of hard work here. So again, some of you might be getting promotions where it's going to cause you to kind of work harder, or focus more on work. And I know we were kind of saving before that we were a bit in overdrive, but it's just basically making sure our energy matches our kind of work ethic here, so that we can kind of work hard on something but not overexhaust ourselves, right? So there is this kind of new stability opportunity here for you, and trust that that is kind of coming in, and trust that your hard work is enough, because I feel like there is this kind of little doubt with you right now where you're just like, I don't know if I'm doing enough. You hear, I don't know, you know, if I have the work ethic to do it. But it seems like with this Emperor coming out, Aries energy, you are in control here. This is kind of basically like grabbing the horse by the reins, right? They are the Emperor. They understand, you know, that they are in control of this kind of situation. So see yourself as the Emperor in these 2 weeks. If it's not, maybe this person coming forward is an Aries, or someone that's kind of higher up, because this card does represent Aries. So that could be a possibility for you here. But I just feel like it's like, there's just this energy here of, it's kind of just like taking things for what they are and trying to not like force a square into like a circle hole. Do you know what I mean? It's this idea um, of taking what is currently the kind of situation, whether, you know, whether if you're sick, or whether if you're just like, my energy is really kind of low today, and taking that and not kind of being like, no, I'm forcing myself to be like this, or forcing myself that I have to kind of do this work. It's like, I feel like you're being a little bit more strategic with how you do things. You know, if your energy is low, you're like, I'll make it up another day when my energy is a little bit higher here. Obviously, if you're in a job that has deadlines and things, that can change. But I think you're just going to be kind of smarter with your energy here, so that you are kind of a little bit more long lasting, and not getting so many kind of burnouts. I don't know why I keep feeling burnout, but it's just what I'm getting, Leo. Yeah, King of Wands reversed as well. Doesn't matter male or female. It's also talking about this burnout, talking about not this kind of creative energy, or having the passion, or having the drive for things anymore. You know, someone that is maybe not feeling like they're getting their talents used, and it's getting them really easily frustrated or kind of angry here. But again, with this Emperor coming out, just wants to say you are in control of all this. Again, you have the reins, so there's nothing to kind of worry about here. Alright, I have the Death card. I have the King of Cups coming out sideways, which could mean either or. Feels like this King of Cups is someone else in the situation. Death card is Scorpio energy, so I might be dealing with a Scorpio here. Something ended here with this kind of King of Cups energy, with this water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And it was something that maybe we might be still kind of really holding on to. This could have been someone's kind of physical death. Here, I'll put that out there. Or it could have just been an ending of a relationship, ending of a friendship that kind of meant a lot to us. Something from the past, maybe. I don't. I mean, this death it is feeling kind of a bit for some people like physical death. So I don't want you to get worried here, because it's something from the past or past energy that might be resurfacing with this. But we do have the devil, which is kind of like fear-based energy, or Capricorn energy of feeling like what's holding us back or holding us down here. So there might be something that we're still kind of holding on to from the past in this kind of energy for you. We have the King of Pentacles popping out here for you as well. Earth sign and the Hermit card. I feel like right now you are kind of more focusing on just kind of finance, focusing on kind of building what it is for yourself here that you want, especially in career. This is kind of a big kind of career reading for yourself. How to kind of maybe build that empire that you want here, and how to let go of some of these old things or old relationships that aren't kind of really working out for us anymore, kind of stopping us from doing that. I see you kind of going solo in a way with this Hermit card energy, where you're just like, I just need some time for myself. Maybe this is also healing with this Hermit card. You're just like, time for introspection, time to kind of really focus on my own stability or my own groundedness. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just getting this kind of like, again, from this is like focus on me kind of energy. Not like I want other people to focus on me, but you're kind of like wanting to focus on you. You kind of focus maybe on your stability or the things you want. That's not just about money right here, but you do have the King and Queen of Pentacles, which means, and you have the Knight of Pentacles here. Something you're doing is very affluent in money. I'll say that. There's something kind of definitely more maybe stability in money is coming the way for you here, but it's also about your own kind of stability that you're feeling. Yeah, it's like it's energy of some people maybe starting a new business or starting a new career for yourself as well. So just understand that it's a journey. It takes some steps to get to this kind of King of Pentacles, and don't be mad at yourself if you're not there just yet, because it seems like, again, you're on the right path. So trust that, Leo. Just pulling some oracle cards for you now. Oh, you got two. All right. So your starseed message this week is the 7 Star Sisters. There we go. Birthing creations, tapestry of life expansion. There are new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness, and do your bit in weaving the web of life. This card of the artist and the midwife. You're being called to ponder the question, what wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. And this is what we're talking about here, like kind of living presently and not trying to force things to happen for yourself. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we've stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of our true nature, and perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business, like I was saying before, or a book. Or perhaps you're being called to weave in the beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless, the end of the result that you're being called to express yourself through is your creativity. To surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. For that's where creativity, spirit, and soul are present, and the world needs more qualities more than ever before. What new creations are you being called to birth? This is what I was saying before, like going with the flow of life. in this reading here, right? Not kind of burning ourselves out, and being able to kind of, again, it seems like some of you are following a new career path, or starting a new business for yourself here as well. And it's like, how can I flow in that and keep kind of my energy stable? All right. You got 2 energy oracles this week. So the first one is 5th chakra Archangel Gabriel, self-expression, speaking your truth. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens up to truthful expression, both yours and others. You may have had trouble expressing emotions or ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take a leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how to speak to yourself, so never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself, write in your journal, let your words flow. Now's the time to express yourself more freely and fully, and the universe also honors your choice to do so. This card could indicate a communication project is coming, or a time to heighten communication with spirit or telepathy with others. I kind of feel like this in the moon card as well. You're like feeling like, in the strength card reverse, you're not feeling like you're strong enough to do something here, but it's just like, yeah, you know, how you speak to yourself is kind of really important. If you kind of tell yourself, no, you're not strong enough to get through this, or to do this, then, you know, your kind of body listens, and the universe listens as well. All right. And the final energy oracle here is community. Connection with kindred spirits. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas, and supportive energy. And the lights of the picture represent your ever-present spiritual community as well. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection like a like-minded people, or joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership, again back to the business, consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in an energetic realm. Receiving this card upright is a notice that the universe is sending you some beneficial allies your way. Like the Happy Family card, this could indicate a party or celebration of some kind. Alright, Leo. That was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.